He's from Florida and got back here to Florida and was over there at Bethune-Cookman. And when we had an opening occur, I went in to Coach O'Leary and, you know, said, hey, I got a guy I'd really like you to talk to or consider for the spot. And Coach brought him over for an interview and did a great job, as I knew he would, and just totally impressed everybody. And he's just a tremendous addition to our staff.
You have to have passion for the game. You know, growing up, I wasn't always the best athlete, but I developed a work ethic that I could try to outwork someone else, you know, to be successful. And I think that's what it comes from in coaching as well. You have to prepare yourself to be the best. You have to go out and find little ways to make yourself better, whether you're talking to other people or watching other people, so you can bring something different to the table.
A little bit wider, on the edge this time.
Well, Danny and I go back several years. We've known each other a long time. I first met Danny when I was coaching up in the CFL, and Danny was just finishing his playing career and started coaching. And when I was in Hamilton and my second stint in the CFL, Danny was head coach in Saskatchewan, so he's been a head coach up there in the league and was a great player as a quarterback. And
I think that makes it easy for him, just know how to cope with different type of personalities of different athletes, knowing what to expect from athletes and knowing what to say at different times when the athlete's feeling down or the athlete needs this kind of motivation. He just knows what to say and keeps the tempo going when we're at practice and when we're in the meetings. And he just keeps everybody level.
First of all, you know, just growing up with the game itself, you know, the game has changed me inside and out, you know. I used to probably take things for granted that you'd be able to play the game for a long time, you know, but once you suffer a career-ending injury, the game ends, you know, and you have to be able to move on to something else. I was very fortunate to be around the game a lot longer after I finished playing to be able to coach in it. So it's really given me a second life where I can now coach the game to the players and enjoy seeing them, you know, pursue their goals and fulfill their dreams. So, you know, it's done a lot for myself. So whatever I can give back to the game, you know, I'm going to do that.
Sell it down. Good. Catch it and go. Good.
The point I started to trust him, I believe, you know, when I first met him, I realized he was a good guy. You know, that first spring, you know, having new coaches, you're not sure how, you know, they really are, or just if it's an act or a front. But, you know, I guess just that, even in that spring, just from working with him.
Coach Barrett is awesome. He's really like a father figure to us. He not only talks to us about football, he talks to us about life.
They're looking for you for direction, not only in football, but in life. And those are the things that we talk about, you know. For me, it's more than the game. The game is important, without a doubt, because that's why we're here. But there's also life lessons to be learned as well, as far as discipline, as far as being on time, as far as respect, not only for yourself, but for others as well.
Coach Barrett incorporates that father figure like more than any coach that has been here, that I've, you know, been in a relationship with as far as a coach. He's a great guy. He definitely, you know, he talks to us. He even says, you know, on a more serious note, you know, he says, I'm not all about football. And, you know, he tells us right from wrong, and he gives us that, you know, those talks we need in the meetings sometimes. And, you know, we definitely look up to him as a father figure, and him having kids, I definitely know they do too.
Come, don't just come try to do something. Posse, level posse.
Going into my second year, you know, obviously it's a great opportunity for myself and the running back position, loaded with talent this year, even just like last year. You know, you got Murray and Harvey coming back, you know, seniors, and now we add Storm, you know, to the mix this year, and we're going to be pretty potent in the running game.
Hey Knight fans, this is Jordan Ray. Come out and support the UCF Knights in the Bright House Stadium September 29th versus Missouri.